Hey everybody, my name is Troy. This is Roadside RC. Welcome to part 3 of our build series on this Redcat Gen8 V2. So the first part of the build series, we actually sunk the front bumper and the rear bumper in and did some modifications to help with clearance. Part 2 of this series showed us testing the stock tires versus the TRX4 Canyon trails that have been modified and cut up versus some Super Swampers from Proline. Ended up with these TRX4 tires being the winner. We then asked you guys to judge. Do you want the black wheels, these chrome wheels, or some spoked wheels that we had? And you guys voted for the chrome, and so they are back on here with the TRX4 tires. That is where we've gotten to so far. Today, these Treal parts, and we're doing the Treal Overdrive gear set. This is an 11-tooth, 27-tooth combo that gives an overdrive into the front of this car. And now, so why do you want to do an overdrive? Well, you basically get two benefits for it. The first one, which I've really enjoyed on my TRX4 a lot, is since the front tires are spinning faster, you actually get a smaller turning radius. Really super helpful for when you're trying to get around some gates, trying to go through some corners, trying to make some tight maneuvers with your crawler. Very helpful. Second part is it really does seem like it helps when you're coming up and over some obstacle for those front tires to be spinning a little bit faster to help pull the vehicle up and over an obstacle. So those are the two benefits that we're hoping to get out of this. In this video, we're going to show you how we install it and doing a quick test for it. In order to set a baseline for this, we're actually going to center the rear tire on the front wheel of my Chevelle. I'm going to turn and I'm going to see how close will this thing turn with the stock setup. Alright, so we measured it out and that distance was 47 inches. We'll mark it with a piece of tape. We'll come back after all this is done, try it again and see if that turning radius actually is smaller. Alright, so gear is installed, and now what we're going to do is a quick trial, a quick show of what this actually means. So I am going to turn, the truck's powered on, I'm going to turn the rear wheel 1 revolution, and we're going to see how far the front spins. So look at that, I've spun 1 revolution with the rear, and we went, it's not a quarter of the way, it looks like it's about 1/8 of the way. So we have about 1 1/8 revolution for here. If we do it again, you'll see now we are over here. So maybe we're a little bit above where it's not quite precise. whatever that math works out to. That's how much overdrive we have right here. You can see how it keeps going. And now we're almost back around to basically 1-to-1 again. So what was that? That was, it took 1, 2, 3, 4. Took basically 5 revolutions before this comes back to equal with the rear wheels. Okay, now we know that we are spinning the front tires faster than the rear. So now it's time to see, does that make a difference? Can we measure a difference here? Just barely, look at that. Just barely. So we made about an inch difference in turning circle here in my garage. I don't know, maybe my garage floor is too sticky. Maybe we need to do it outside in the snow. But I don't know. In my TRX4, it seems like it worked really, really well. I think this is going to be a good overall piece. If we want to exaggerate this effect at all, we can actually put a rear underdrive in to differentiate that even more. I'm pretty sure on my TRX4, like this is a 5-to-1 ratio front to rear. The on my TRX4, I'm pretty sure is a 4-to-1, which means it was an even more aggressive overdrive. Maybe that's what this one needs, is actually to throw that underdrive in the rear also. Everybody, so that is it for part 3 of this build series. So we have done the bumpers, we've done tires, now we've done an overdrive in the front gear set. Next thing that we're working on, I believe we're gonna add some front weight to this axle. And so we have some Treal parts, we have some Treal hubs, we have a Treal center diff cover to where we can add overall some weight to the front of this truck. Again, helping it get up and over stuff, helping it keep from tipping backwards and falling over as it's trying to climb up hills and things like that. That's what we're going for, giving this front as much ability to spin, as much ability to gain traction as we can. So thank you for watching. Let me know down below if this was helpful, this video about putting in the overdrive in. We're always here to answer questions, that kind of stuff, if you're trying to do it yourself. Otherwise, keep in touch, watch some other videos that we have over here, and stay tuned for that next video where we're going to be putting the brass up on front of this truck. Talk to you later. Thank you very much for support. Talk to you later. Goodbye.